No, I'm trying Will's kid from.
Hey guys.
No, I'm not on a fucking eager edge sword, dude. Whoops. Shoots to my fixed on.
Dude, pull out an MG.
Alright, everybody, so we all know that the exotic kiosk has some pretty darn good exotics. I made a video a little bit ago talking about the best exotics to go ahead and get from that kiosk. However, what about the exotics that you can't get from the kiosk? Which one of those should you go out and try and prioritize getting? Because there are quite a few of them. Now, we know in some situations getting loot is difficult. Getting friends online is difficult. That's why we have our sponsor today, Blazing Boost, to help you get that loot that you need in case you don't have any homies online to help you, or you don't want to hop into LFG. They offer a safe Sherpa service for over 20 plus games, and they have over 30,000 5-star reviews over on Trustpilot, reassuring that you are in good, safe hands. On top of that, if you want to help your boy out, make sure to use Kree 5 at checkout for a little 5% off discount. You already know, help your boy out. Links to Blazing Boost at the top of the description. Let's get back to it. So I'm going to cap. I do have an honorable mention here. That's to be none other than the exotic grenade launcher, the Parasite. Now, this grenade launcher is very useful in just certain niche situations, mainly in burst scenarios. The best example of this is MATREXX. That's kind of why I'm talking about this gun to begin with. Any spot where this gun can be really useful, I love to use it. It is a quest reward that you unlock after you beat the Witch Queen campaign. Coming in at number 5 that you get from the, I believe, the deluxe edition for purchasing the Witch Queen is going to be the Osteostriga. Honestly, this is probably the best exotic weapon that has come out of the Witch Queen in my opinion. I've used this thing numerous times. I've used this thing in a few low mans as well, and this thing is just an absolute powerhouse for a primary, especially when you get the catalyst and the magazine is just overflowing. Bro, you can have this SMG with a magazine of like 100. With all that sustained fire, you're just spreading more and more poison. I mean, this is just such an S tier SMG, especially for PvE. Overall, an absolute beast of an SMG. Only downside is kind of expensive to get. Coming in at number 4, Quattro. I have talked up and down about this gun recently, and that is none other than the Trinity Ghoul dueling with the... Yeah, man, ever since mainly this season with R3.0 and then a little bit later on, Trinity Ghoul has been growing on me more and more. And it really solidified its spot for me when it absolutely stepped up to the plate and became a huge part of the 3-man totems, at least on the right side, and helped us get our trio flawless for King's Fall. I'm telling you, bro, we were on totems for so long, so I was just using Trinity Ghoul for such a fat minute, and it was just so good. Its catalyst is an absolute beast. If you don't have it yet, you can get to drop from playlist activities, strikes, gambit, PvP. Same thing goes for the catalyst, and it is still today one of the best primary eye clear weapons in the game. Absolutely love this thing, and everybody else that has it with the catalyst does too. Now, coming in at number 3 is going to be the hardest weapon to get on the list, and it's also going to be getting nerfed next season, unfortunately, but it's still going to be an absolute beast. That's going to be none other than the widely debated Divinity. I don't really need to talk too much why Divinity is so good. Giant bubble for easy crits. It was a 30% debuff up until basically season 19, where it's going to be reduced to a 15% debuff, but it's still going to give you the free crit bubble to hit. So it's still going to be an absolute beast. It's still going to instantly stun overload champions. It's Divinity, just won't make things as easy in the future. Either way, though, it's still going to be an absolute beast of a weapon. That's why it's on this list. Coming in at number 2, honestly, bro, number 2, number 1, you could really just like toggle these depending on the day, the play style, or the week. But number 2, I'm gonna give it to Arbalest. Okay, I love this thing. I started doing a lot more GMs in season 16, and I use Arbalest in just about every single one of them, and I still do. Anti-barrier, Arbalest, come on out. Match game, ignores it. Anti-barrier champions, instantly stunned, 1 bullet. Shields, non-existent with this weapon. It's amazing. Master content, S tier. GM content, S tier. Any content, S tier. Maybe unless you're getting sworn by a shit ton of thrall, but you get my point. Especially with linears being such an insane damage meta right now, having another one as your kinetic weapon, absolute W. You can get the Arbalest to drop for you, bless up, because that thing is an absolute beast. Best exotic linear fusion rifle in the game. Don't at me, bro. And then coming in at number 1, once again, bro, number 1 and 2, they're so close to each other. But number 1, I gotta give it, bro, G-Horn, Gallahorn, where you at? Coming back from D1 in all of its former glory, if not more so, now being a support weapon, but a powerful support weapon at that. Yeah, dude, giving all of your teammates near you Wolfpack rounds for their legendary rockets, so your Hotheads, Bump of the Knights, Hez and Vengeances, Palmeiras, they're all gonna put in massive amounts of work with just having one person running the G-Horn. Lost sectors. Anytime there's a solar burn, use G-Horn. Anytime you don't know what to use as a heavy weapon, G-Horn's going to be a pretty good option. Anytime you don't know what to use as an exotic, G-Horn's going to be a pretty good option. You do have to have the 30th anniversary pack to get it, because you do get it from the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. It's a little quest line that you do for both it and the catalyst. Nothing too crazy, nothing too difficult. But come on, bro. Who in the right mind doesn't like having a goddamn Gallahorn at their hip, bro? I know I do. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more content.